Thank you. The next speaker is from the International Service for Human Rights. You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President and Mr. High Commissioner. ISHR shares your concern at the worsening use of counter-terrorism laws and measures to criminalise human rights defenders in all regions. In Chile, the Anti-Terrorist Act has been used to prosecute indigenous activists campaigning against major development projects. In China, a draft law defines terrorism so broadly as to include thought, speech or behaviour that seeks to influence national policy making. In Egypt, Law 8 of 2015 allows the terrorist designation of individuals and associations which infringe public order or harm national unity. And in the United States, NGOs have warned that efforts to combat extremism do not contain adequate human rights safeguards and that the imperative to counter terrorism is being used by allied states, such as Bahrain and Saudi Arabia, to justify gross civil society repression. These approaches are not only incompatible with human rights standards, but are also counterproductive. Respect for the rights to freedom of expression, association, assembly and public participation is axiomatic to the realisation of our shared goals of good governance and national security. As over 30 major companies wrote in a letter to the Cambodian Prime Minister, following deadly attacks against protesting workers in 2014, respect for such rights is also a crucial factor contributing to investment and economic development. Mr. President, Mr. High Commissioner, against these trends we welcome a number of recent initiatives which show there is another way. In Côte d'Ivoire we welcome a national law on the protection of human rights defenders and urge its effective implementation. In Finland we welcome new guidelines on protecting human rights defenders through diplomatic missions and urge their principled and consistent application. And in the US we welcome the appointment of a special envoy on LGBT rights and urge him to work in close partnership with local civil society. Finally, we welcome the High Commissioner's strong focus on protecting civil society and urge him to continue that vital independent work. Thank you.